Hey guys, Isaac here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make popcorn using a whirly-pop. Alright, so one of the first and most important things you need when making popcorn is popcorn. Now, I like to use Orville Redenbacher's popcorn. This is the gourmet kind. I don't know if you can see that or not from here. Just the original blend. It's pretty basic, but I feel like this kernel stays together well and it really pops consistently, which is extremely important. Alright, now you're also going to need some popping oil, which is a must when making popcorn. Once again, Orville Redenbacher's, it's the best, it's gourmet. This one is also a butter flavored oil, so it just adds that little zest to your popcorn that you might be missing. Alright, now that we got our ingredients ready to go, ready to start cooking. Now, once you use your whirly-pop a few times, it's going to get a little seasoned like you can see here. Now, I don't wash this like, in the sink or anything every time. The only thing that ever goes in here is popcorn and oil. It's relatively clean. The pros of having a, a little seasoned popper here is after you're done with the batch, there's going to be some leftover seasonings and all, stuff like that. And that's totally okay to just stay in there and flavor your next batch. So, your standard whirly-pop is going to use a half cup measuring thing here, and you're just going to fill that with your popcorn. Alright. Alright, now that once you got that ready to go, you are going to pour your oil into the whirly-pop. Just kind of go for it. More oil the better, I always say. Alright, and I like to give that a little stir before you put the popcorn in. Now you're just going to simply dump the popcorn into the whirly-pop. Turn your stove on to just about a medium temperature and start spinning away. Now I'm just going to skip this part. It takes a couple minutes for the popcorn to totally pop. Once you stop hearing the kernels pop, you know you're good to take it off. Alright, now the popcorn's really starting to pop now when we are almost done. It's going to start getting a little harder to spin the whirly-pop. That means that your popcorn's popping and starting to fill up the container. As you can listen, it's slowing down considerably, and once it stops popping, we'll take her off. Alright, now that's about good. You're just going to take it off your burner, turn that off, and now the steam inside this is really hot, so you're going to want to be careful and watch yourself. And you're just going to dump that into your popcorn mold. Might have to shake it a little bit. And now you're ready to season. Important things to do when creating your popcorn batch is to season it. Now, popcorn, it's an art form. There's all different kinds of seasonings, flavors you can use. Be creative. You never know what's going to taste good to you. Now, all these here, pretty much I've tried every single one of them. I'm pretty liberal when I use sauces. I dump it on. Popcorn sometimes becomes a vehicle for the seasoning. But anyways, I'm just going to go over what we got here, and you can try them at the safety of your own home, because you never know if you're going to like it or not. Now, one of the first things we have here is some shrimp and seafood sauce. It's kind of like a cocktail sauce. This is actually what Emerald uses on his popcorn down in New Orleans. Right here is some butcher's rub. Now you can mix these two together. These two right here. You can mix them together if you're going for kind of the surf and turf popcorn combo right there. Right here we just got some good old-fashioned melted salted butter. I usually use about a half stick. Here we have a little sauerkraut. This is actually what my grandma made. This is if you're going for the like the German style popcorn, which it might be uncommon, but it's interesting. Here we have a can of tuna. Not sure what that's doing here, but we'll just forget about that for now. Right next to that is a little vanilla. This is if you're into the sweeter style popcorns. Another interesting flavor. Right here we have a little Kikkoman soy sauce. This is for the Orientals out there. A little weird. I recommend trying it though. Next we have just some bacon cheddar popcorn seasoning. This is something you might find at the movie theater. Kind of generic, pretty good though. Baking soda. We also have some nacho cheddar right here. Another thing you'll find at the movie theater. Two more that you're also going to find at the movie theater. Just some butter seasoning and a garlic parmesan. These are both very good. I use this one every time. right here we have just a little natural sea salt. You know, if you want your popcorn to be salty. White cheddar, another one of my personal favorites. As you can see, I got the big jug here. This is some butter spray, if you don't want to use actual butter. Right here we just got some Kraft Parmesan cheese. I don't know if a lot of people use this or not, but this is probably my favorite thing to put on popcorn. It is delish. And then right here we just got a little Lowry's seasoning salt. This stuff goes on everything, including popcorn. Alright, now this is like everything that I've tried. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to put on this batch. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you just got done working out, there's nothing wrong with putting a little whey protein, whey as I like to call it, on your popcorn. Rejuvenates the body, rebuilds your muscles. It's extremely healthy. Now, on this particular batch, I'm just going to keep it simple, put a few things on there, my personal favorites, that being Parmesan cheese, butter seasoning, a little salt, and the white cheddar. I also like to use the actually melted butter. This helps the flavors stick to the popcorn. It's kind of like glue. So I'm just going to take my bowl of popcorn here and dump this. You know, kind of gently, make sure you cover most of the batch. Then to stop after you're done a little bit. Shake it a little bit to disperse the butter thoroughly through the popcorn, and then just reapply the rest of that half stick of butter. Alright. Now once you're done with that, you can start seasoning. You can pretty much do it in any order you want, but I'm kind of religious with this. I always go Parmesan cheese first, and you're just going to want to dump that on there. I mean, this is the bread and butter of popcorn, let me tell you. Alright. Now after each seasoning, you're going to shake it up a little bit, keep it fresh. So I'm just going to shake that. You know, sometimes they're going to fall out. I usually go with the 5-minute rule in making popcorn because it's that good. Falls on the floor. Now, butter seasoning next. Also, again, very liberal. Popcorn is the vehicle for flavor. Shake it up. A little of this regular salt. Very gentle. This is pretty salty, believe it or not. Alright. And one last shake here before we put on the white cheddar. Stuff is extremely good. You want to try and cover the entirety of the bowl when you're applying the seasoning. And then you just got one last little shakeroo here and you are ready to enjoy. Delish.